אהלן. בוקר אור. אוקיי. Find stillness, to find the flow. And one of the things I wanted to talk with you about today, it's about the fact that we are in a retreat. So the interesting part in this retreat is that we have to choose it. Because this retreat was forced upon us. We didn't choose to be at home now, we didn't choose to stay at home, we didn't choose to devote this time to be with our families or to be alone at home. And this is something that life brought into our doorstep. And today took me back into my days in Guatemala. It was a bit more than 10 years ago, I think, or 10 years ago. And I remember that one of the journeys I took was a journey of being in silence for 2 months. And these 2 months, I was in Honduras, actually, in this silence time. And I remember that the first 21 days, or something like that, were very challenging for me. Because something that happens when you're in a very long retreat, this was a silent retreat, and I didn't want to speak for this in these 2 months. And the first 3 weeks were very difficult. It took time for my consciousness to get used to this new routine, to this new life. It took time for my body to get used to the new place, to the fact that I'm not actually doing anything except meditating and walking with my dreams at night. And I feel that we are actually now in a retreat. This is what is happening to us. Because we are now at home. We cannot go out. And we have to find how to live and live in a way that serves us in these times. And it takes time to get used to this new way, and it takes time to find our flow. So the invitation is to see what you can do in order to support you with this transition. Because being honest, we don't really know how long this will take. We only have speculation, and when you open the internet, you have so many voices and opinions and articles, and actually we don't know. But what we can do is to help one another and find a way that we can boost our immune system in this time. And we can help one another not to be lonely. And we can help one another to feel safety and to feel love and to feel connection. One of the reasons that I'm doing this, trying to do this every day or every couple of days, is because I want to keep the connection. I want to keep practicing what supports me, what supports my well-being. So today we're gonna go into a meditation, but before we go into that, I just want us to do this like micro movements of shaking our body a bit, so we can also release some stress before we go in. So I just want to invite us to take a few deep breaths and a sigh, and also slowly just allow yourself to find how to shake your body a bit, move it a bit, just gently. Yeah? So let's take a few deep breaths and shake a bit the body. Just releasing some tension, releasing some stress. You don't have to do it very fast or very slow, you just find how it works for you. And we're going to use our fingers to tap our body for a moment. We're going to start with the head. Move to the cheeks, above the lips. Just activate the body, waking up the body, coming back to the neck. Moving to our chest, our back, our legs, and relaxing. So take a moment just to find some comfortable position, somewhere that you can just sit. And then you're invited to relax, take a few deep breaths. You can go a bit forward with your back and then a bit backwards, seeing where it gets discomfort. And then finding this sweet spot where you can actually rest. You know, the sweet spot is where you feel that you can just drop without any effort. And if it's in your boundaries, you can close your eyes. If not, just find a place that you can look at and you can allow your eyes to relax. And let's go into our own retreat. Let's retreat inside. And see what we find, what we discover inside. So just come with this loving, present, curious eyes. Maybe there is some discomfort, so just be with that, allow it to move in your body. Maybe there is some joy or expansion, just allow that as well. And we're just taking deep breath and relaxing. We're not trying to change anything. We're just witnessing what is happening. If some thoughts are coming, we allow that to be. If some emotions come, we allow that as well. Sensations, urges, impulses, images. Whatever is coming is welcome. Just take a moment to really notice what is happening in your body. So I feel, for example, that I have this power and energy in my legs, and I feel some discomfort in the center of my chest. So just see what you sense in your body and just allow it without changing anything. Just noticing and allowing what is to be. And see if you can rest a bit more. Find your ease. With every exhale you can relax a bit more. One of the beautiful things in this period is that we cannot go anywhere. So a very powerful and useful and meaningful tool for us is to learn how to rest. So let's see if we can just rest for a few moments inside. And maybe your consciousness took you somewhere. So just allow that. Just rest inside. And see if you can just make some space for whatever you're noticing inside. One of the things I notice in these times is that many times I have impulse to go and do something. And see if you can just notice the impulses and rest. is this very famous proverb: nowhere to go, nothing to do, no other time. And this beautiful period is actually these 3 sentences. This is what we got, whether we wanted it or not. We got a retreat, and now we have this opportunity to adjust and to welcome this retreat, choose it from our own free will, to choose to retreat and be inside. So we're going to take another 7 deep breaths. Yay. So I just want to invite you maybe to choose this period in your life. Instead of being forced to stay at home, to choose from your own free will to stay at home. Instead of being forced not to produce or do anything, to choose not to do anything. And to choose to dwell in the present moment and invite whoever is with you in your home to do this retreat with you. The benefits and the nuggets of gold that we can receive from this period are amazing. And I really wish that for all of us, that we will be able to find the sweet spot that we can rest inside ourselves, and then the storm looks like a beautiful film, but it doesn't take us out from our center. So thank you, and have a super beautiful and sweet day.